Hey friends, Barkey Dog here, back with another quick yap movie review. So, I just got back from seeing this here movie at the theater, and this is just my quick impression of it. Is this movie any good? Was it entertaining? This time, I went to go see the new film from Wes Anderson, Asteroid City. What's it about? Well, it's 1955, and a collection of quirky characters wind up in a desert town called Asteroid City, either for a space-related scholarship award for inventions, or just randomly stopping by for other reasons. There's a big crater next to Asteroid City from a meteorite impact millennia ago. But aside from this crater, there's really not all that much there. Asteroid City consists of a handful of buildings along the highway and less than 90 residents. Think the town from Bad Day at Black Rock. Among the characters is a war photographer and his 4 kids, his wife having just passed away a few weeks previous. His father-in-law also stops by. A famous actress is trying to get some breathing space from Hollywood, and she and her daughter stop at the motel. There is a military presence on hand to give the scholarship, a small observatory and its staff, a Western band, the owner and operator of the motel, and a bus full of kids and their teacher. A group of brilliant kids are there for the awards, including the actress's daughter and the photographer's eldest kid. Then, an alien shows up, and all of these people are put into lockdown by Uncle Sam. So, how about it? Is this thing any good? Well, it's Wes Anderson, and like Hitchcock, even middling Hitchcock was better than most of the other movies playing. This one's actually pretty good, and it's peak Wes Anderson. All of his usual bag of tricks are on display, including a huge cast of name-brand actors in small or supporting roles, as well as starring. His 4 compass point style of panning around left and right, side-scrolling dolly shots, chapter headings, and framing devices, plus a fun retro soundtrack. The framing device Anderson employs here is the origin of the story itself, which is a stage play. We see the preparations to put on the play via a vintage black and white television documentary. The story itself we see cinematically as a movie in full color. One really interesting thing here is how Anderson uses color. The color palette evokes old-timey travel postcards. In our cast, we have Tom Hanks as the father-in-law, Liev Schreiber as a father of one of the other brainy inventor kids, Jason Schwartzman as the photographer, and Scarlett Johansson as the actress. She looks amazing in the 1950s wardrobe and makeup, by the way. There's also Tilda Swinton, Edward Norton, Matt Dillon, Steve Carell, Jeff Goldblum, Margot Robbie, and William Dafoe, who appears as an acting teacher. You may also spot other name brands. Anderson is simply amazing. He's one of the few real artists working in Hollywood today. His movies straddle the intersection between art house pictures, indie films, and Hollywood movies. They're quirky, unusual, and highly detailed. Every shot in his films could be a photograph by itself. Characters often employ long, fast-paced staccato monologues and a dry, deadpan delivery that heightens the sense of absurdity in the humor. Asteroid City is no different in that regard, though it may be more accessible than his last picture, The French Dispatch, which I loved. Anderson's style may not be for everyone, but I found Asteroid City to be a good time at the movies with a proper film, and I can't wait to see what he comes up with next. By the way, I saw that Disney's The Little Mermaid rehash was still playing on one screen, which was a waste of a good screen if you ask me. It just laid there like a dead fish and stunk up the place. Thankfully, Anderson's new movie was a breath of fresh air. Asteroid City is well worth a watch if you're an Anderson fan or if you've not seen one of his films and you want to try one out. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.